Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Dungeon Munches, where we might be approaching the end game. I'm not really sure. Let's see what the girls have to say. It's a store made up of human souls. That's pretty metal. I guess we could seize magic directly from them, but asking them might be polite. Yeah, Grill. So Simmer's going to ask them for help. Wonderful. Is this the incantation? Feels more like... Yeah. Grill's on the same page. Feels more like a commercial than anything else. And the souls are going into our culinary instruments. Yeah, this does kind of feel like using them as batteries, I guess. But they're volunteering. Wonderful. Here's a big old cook pot. Full of souls, one assumes. I'm sure we'll succeed. Oh, what's going on here? It's got a boss logo over it. Okay. Protect the wok, maintain the fire, no explosions. That seems doable. Although Kamal's not thrilled with the idea. Nickel's helping as well. Despite the fact she's not even slightly qualified. Ah, she's in charge of the microwave, okay. What's wrong with using the highest power setting on the microwave? That's the one I use all the time. Remember to keep our positions in mind, so we can keep things in order. Ah, we're no longer the apprentice. Cool. We've become the master. Well, a master. Well, a chef, at least. Begin the ritual at the spirit wok. And then we've got Emma over here. We've got Grill over here. Yeah, that's a brand new sentence right there. And that's that. So, not sure where Nickel and the microwave actually is. But I guess it doesn't matter. We've got everyone else here. Ah, we can go up. There she is. You'll be fine, Nickel. And then we can go up further. So is this some sort of cookery boss fight where I've got to keep moving from person to person to defend them? Let's start making the legendary dish, I suppose. What's the plan? Warning? Organisms? We're not retreating, Nickel. Not when this banger track plays. Can we cook and fight at the same time? Well, you guys cook, I'll fight. Yes. What do you see, Grill? Yeah, that is what we're saying. Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible if you can keep reloading, anyway. So it's on. Toss the food they make into the big wok in the middle. You lot leave that microwave alone. Grill's in trouble. Cool. Now simmer. Now nickel, perhaps? Oh no, grill. Grill again. Wonderful. Simmer again. Okay. Grill's looking fine. Nickel might be in trouble. Okay, everyone's doing alright. Except for Simmer. That goes in. That can go in. Grill's ready, so that can go in. Yeah, this is fine. This is probably fine. Yeah, I think I'm happy. Double axe moves make this rather fun, rather straightforward. Simmer's made another dish. Microwave's doing its thing. But Simmer needs our help. There we go. Microwave has just made something, I think. Grill took a bit of a beating there, perhaps. Cool. Grill's made something else, so that can go in. Oh, we died! I kind of forgot about our health being a thing. Do we want to keep using this shield thing that we've got on? Is it our best bet? Fixes health at 1. It seems as though... I mean, it gives us extra damage output for every shield point that we've got on, but damage isn't really the problem that we've got. What would we replace it with? We still haven't got the thing that requires the skimmer, because I haven't done anything since last time out. If we do take anything else, it's probably from one of the first 2 layers. The survivability of the slime jelly is nice. But do we have anything better? Axe and hatchet create a watery wave, inflicting extra damage? That could be nice. I mean, I've just said that we don't really need extra damage, perhaps, but an extra 40 damage per hit could be worth it. So let's try that again. I was so worried about the health of our friends that I didn't think about my own. And that's not helpful. Now, Simmer's the one who's under attack first this time. So down that goes. Oh, Grill. We'll slowly shuffle over. Nickel's probably in danger at some point, but no, it's Grill again. Simmer again, even. There we go. Nickel's finished a recipe. So that can go in. Now Grill's finished one. So that can go in. Nickel's in trouble. Yeah, our own health is holding steady, which is nice. Nickel again. We're definitely doing less damage this time. But we're probably also not having to worry about our own health too much. And now we got something from Nickel. Simmer needs help. What are those blue things we're getting from Emma? Is that just healing up the crew, perhaps? Oh, we've done something. Halfway done, nearly. Yeah, this isn't exactly play tough, is it? It's a bit more intense. Stop being so pessimistic, Nickel. Yeah, we are not giving up. Oh! It's the More Than Four Kings, here to save the day. Well done, guys. Is it Grill that asked for this? So Cone and Pooh have explained everything to the medley. Wonderful. Excellent. Someone's just dropped a stanky hairball on the windowsill. Is that you, Lulu? Yeah, explode for justice. Orange is at it again. Radish is not happy, but you're the growing Radish. No one wants to listen to you. Yeah, Simmer's going to make them explode with food. That'll do the job. Now, Nickel's in a bit of trouble, but yeah, Medley's up there helping out Nickel, so we'll just carry on down here, perhaps. Although they're not amazing at saving Nickel, it seems, but if they keep some of the pressure off, that's great. That'll help us keep things going down here. Now. Yeah, come on, guys. Oh, have I got something in my hands already? It seems like it. There's Nickel's recipe. Medley's now come downstairs. We'll grab Grills and throw that in. We'll grab Simmers and throw that in. Wonderful. How you doing, Nickel? You're under pressure. But that's you sorted for now. Grill's the one that needs help. And now Simmer. Ah, Nickel's finished her next part. Good. There's also a lot of enemies up here, so we'll take the heat off her before we drop this back in the wok. That was painful, but we got it done. Nickel's not finished anything yet, so we'll stay down here. Bill's under pressure. But nothing our whirlwind attacks can't deal with. And we're getting there. We're doing a good job. Nickel, how's it going? Oh, Grubmanill's actually taken quite a beating. I wasn't paying enough attention, I guess. But we're on top of her now. And Nickel's finished something. We best help her out there with all these goobers. And there we go. We have made the legendary dish. What is this dish? Cosmic bubble tea. We've all passed the test. We're all legendary chefs now, even Nickel. What about fruit medley? The Rift Project? Nickel? No? A plan from the highest members of the SUC. It could be something to do with Z, though. To learn more, speak to the T. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. So Uncle Z and Rob might have been the ones who figured this out. It's hard to say. We'll go into Rift space and our situation will be explained. Or if we can't drink, like Nickel, perhaps, then we just soak ourselves in the bubble tea. Please do not use me if putrid is active. That will cause the entire project to fail. Yeah, about that. Yeesh. Grill? Could have mentioned this earlier, Cosmic Bubble Tea. Are you going to explode? Fruit medley? Yeah, we kind of haven't been briefed. Rift space must not be tainted by putrid. That does sound like a good idea. We don't want putrid tainting rift space, whatever that means. Now, do we save Grill or do we save the world? I feel like these are our choices right now. Simmer wants to save everyone. Yeah. Grill is like, nope, don't save me, just get in there. Yeah, we'll go in. You lot stay here. Save yourselves, if you can. And we'll just jump into the tea, I guess. And we're in Rift space. This just looks like a boss arena, really, but... Oh no. It's just a little platforming bit. That's cool. We'll make our way across. And what do we find? We're in a research station. Created by the Supreme President, no less. Expanding space and moving civilization off-world. Sounds useful. Parallel universe summary. So we're going to locate a suitable Earth in a parallel universe that Putrid and C doesn't exist in, maybe? Is that what the Stargate's all about? Earth either didn't exist in these parallel universes or was uninhabitable. But we finally found one in the 54th universe. But it was empty. So it's already post-apocalyptic. What's happening down here? The presidential keycard gives us access to weapons storage facilities. Go on. So are these new special super weapons? Constellation. Occasionally fires a volley of scorching fireballs. Deals 50 axe damage. So it deals less damage than the halberd. I'm not sure I really want it then. But I guess we're allowed to just make all of them. So we've made them all, but we will stick with our current tools, I feel. And then I guess we should go back and see if there's a bit more lore up here. So it looked like there might have been. There's a glowing note on this glowing table. Someone's trying to prolong their existence. The president, maybe. So we're sending a scouting party to Earth in Universe 54. We retrieved sample 01. A scrap of paper-like material. Souls cry out in anguish as they behold the horror of existence. So it's about putrid then, I guess. Again. So putrid can travel between parallel universes, perhaps. Can detect mental anguish. And once a civilization reaches a certain level of anguish, putrid just shows up. And then that universe is basically boned. We need to reduce our suffering if we want to get past that. Okay. But the SUC has just done the opposite. Okay. So we're still missing just that one recipe. I should probably get that at some point, if only for the Chieve. I suppose it's just one recipe, so I could look it up and maybe get it now. Have we got a portal here somewhere? Someone lived here for a period of time. I miss their cooking. If I don't do this, no one will ever be able to taste their food, so maybe Z? And here's a boss fight. Yeah, did we have a portal in here? Are we able to go back? Or are we stuck here now? Unable to get that final recipe? Yeah, I think we're stuck in here. So hopefully that final recipe wasn't something amazing for an axe build. I would be most sad if that was the case. Because it does feel strongly like the final boss approaches. Who are you? Not the president's son or something like that. If you're viewing this, you're not far from saving everyone. Ah, it's us. We've got the coordinates to the colony world saved in our head. So if we give it to Simmer, all should be well, but Putrid also wants the coordinates, because he wants to get to the colony world through the Stargate. That makes sense. So we cannot keep this stuff from Putrid. He can't influence the space, but he can observe us. So he's going to pursue us the moment we return to the world. If he catches us, everyone's boned. To make it all the way here, you must be at least 100 times stronger than when I summoned you. Interesting. Back we go, I guess. So this was just a way to get ultimate weaponry. Looks like the fruit medley might have exploded. Or been killed by the putrid stuff. Tyler and Emma and Kamal have been captured. Grill's been captured. I'm kind of worried, yeah. They're just unconscious. Putrid didn't mean any harm to our friends. So if we give the coordinates, our friends can live. There's no stopping the ritual even if we defeat him. I mean, we're going to defeat him. That's got to be on the table. Putrid advises us to think carefully. I've never thought carefully, and I'm not going to start now. I'm pretty sure I can protect those I love by smashing Putrid into a million pieces. And we do have a last portal. Good. So where would that last thing be? It's going to be near the start of chapter 3, right? We're on the hunt for any secrets that we can see. At least we know the enemies aren't much of a challenge around here, because they just throw themselves at you. In large groups. Right. Not found it yet, but we found a way to a boss fight again. So that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, it wasn't much of a boss fight. It doesn't help that the online resources for this game are pretty dire, but I'd missed one of the weapons that I've made that one now, and we got achieved, so that's wonderful. Deep Ruins level 2. Aha! The skimmer makes scarab protein powder. Cool. Let's now find out that that does nothing for our build. But I am going to have to find another teleport point before we can confirm or deny this. So what are we looking at? Damage output increase based on movement speed. That's not necessarily bad for us. Because we can move pretty quick. I mean, we've got movement speed up by 80%, and if we are moving about a lot with our axe, that could be worth a go. Up to 50% extra damage speed. Cool. Still no teleport in this location though, so on we go. And there we go, we got the achieve for making every dish. That's the main reason we were looking to pick that bugger up, so that's wonderful. Now we're probably ready to face the final boss. They are a bit stingy though with their teleport points this late in the game, but here's one. Good. Capital entrance. Back to business. Yeah, this looks like business. Yield to Putrid. No. Why do I want to yield to Putrid? Is it the only option I've got? I suppose I can pretend to yield to Putrid and then smack him in the face and neck. So how were humans powering ships? Were they powering them on suffering? Yeah, they were. So yeah, this is all our own fault. This much is known. There's got to be a better way to put an end to the cycle of misery than by destroying the entire universe. And all the other universes. I guess our only option then is to yield to putrid. We got achieved for it. So he's activating the Stargate. We're not to intervene. Where's Simmer though? This one's far too enthusiastic about things. It's us. Oh. We can say things. Wait a minute. It's Simmer, Putrid. It was Simmer all along. Oh, son of a bitch. Go on, Sim. Yeah, that's fine. Possess me all you need to if it'll save the world. Also, this music's a bop. Ouch. Hey, we're alive and we're out and about. Although, yeah, come on, Sim. We know what to do next. Spin around in circles with our axes. Oh, she's going to say something important. Right, so we're all going to die, but at least we'll be saving the folks on the other side. That's noble. Slice and dice, we can do that. That's basically what we do. And I believe it is final boss time. Take that, you wretch. Yeah, he's not liking this at all. Up we go. And is it bullet hell time? Is that what's happening right now? Maybe. Yeah, it looks like we're going into another phase. To keep our shields up if we can, although, Jesus. We need our shields back, stat. Oh wait, can we attack these guys as well? Can we free Simmer? At the very least, it's keeping our shields up. Oh, we can't escape, perhaps, in these circles? It's always a What's happened? Yeah, it's always tricky figuring out these mechanics on the fly, but have we freed Simmer? What's happened? We haven't freed Grill. Cool. Ah, so are we just freeing these two to make our life easier? Or what? It's another phase shift by the look of it. Yeah, we definitely want to free these two, I feel. Although, we kind of need to be over here if we want to be able to... keep going up. We didn't free Grill, or have we? I don't know if hitting Grill was necessary, but they're both free. We've moved on to a new phase, I feel. Yeah, this fight is doing a pretty poor job of communicating its mechanics to us. But we've got some health back, that's wonderful. There's another health thing over there we could potentially pick up. But I think we are in just a bullet health phase, so let's just try and steer clear of as much as we can. Maybe we'll grab that health, just to be on the safe side, because this phase isn't much longer, judging from that bar at the bottom. Oh. The fact that some of these platforms can be phased through and others can't is causing me a bit of bother. Are we supposed to be doing more than just dodging? Yeah, we are. Yeah, you take some more damage, Putrid. And now we've moved on to maybe the final phase. God only knows at this point. But we need more shield, because... Jeez. What's happening? Oh, bollocks, we're dead. Are we going to have to go through all of that again? Oh, are we just going through this final phase? That would... See, why couldn't you do this on earlier boss fights game? And it's bullet hell again, I guess. Whoa. Oh, I'm going to stay below that one. We could get in some hits to get our shield back, that'd be nice. And yeah, that's another phase done, I think. And then more of these blobbers going around. And we're gonna die. Yeah. We were stuck on him and we weren't gaining shield back quickly enough. Did we have a better hatchet than this? Because I'm not sure if he's got armor. So potentially we could change to a better hatchet, but I don't think we can do that mid-boss fight. It's possible we can, but that would probably cost us... Oh no, he does seem to have armor because he's got the armor broken symbol. above him. But we're losing a lot of our shield at this stage. So we need to just generally kind of stay out of the way of his tentacles. Oops. And yeah, that attempt just wasn't going terribly well. Do we need to just stay above him as much as possible rather than fighting from below? It's kind of hard to stay above him because the platforms aren't coming down quickly enough. There's not enough platforms for us to properly try and stay above him. Okay, yeah, let's try and stay up top. But we can't even see where the bloody platforms are. And then, yeah. This phase is a bit of a nightmare. Ah, we do have the ability to change things mid-fight, though. Maybe. We pop our gradually recover HP when attacked back on. Because we're not really moving at high speeds, because it's a vertical fight, so... Right, so here we go. We're onto this awful phase. Where we might have to just try and mostly just stay alive. I think. And then when it gets to the end of the phase, we can jump in and give him the one last whack he needs. We got in a bit early there, and that cost us some health. Staying on our toes is good. Okay, this is a bullet hell phase again, so let's just focus on that. It's about to become the point where we can attack and trigger a new phase. Well, do we even need to attack and trigger these new phases, or am I just making shit up? Or have we beaten him? That's also an option. I didn't even realise that was the final phase, but this battery guy just needs to chill. I'm going to separate us from our friends forever. Take what's left of my soul. Yeah, you just want things to end. That's fair enough, I suppose. Have we got another final phase? I mean, wow. What is happening? Are you taking everything from us? It's all a bit messed up. I've no longer got any idea what's happening. If we just keep swinging though. that going to help? Yeah, what's going on? We're getting stunned. So attacking doesn't seem to help, I don't think. We just want this white bar to wear down. Okay, whatever just happened is still happening a lot. We're just stuck in this sort of phase for now. There we go, we're back. We'll just let this wear out. We're not taking any health damage though. Our health bar looks a bit messed up there. But then so does everything else. Once again, the music is cool. That's about all I can really add at this point, because I've no idea what's happening or why. But we've expended Putrid's energy in this dimension. That's probably a good thing. Thanks, Chief. Chief isn't letting us down. Chief knows what's going on. Pretty sure that broken armor symbol shouldn't be there at this point. Are we happy? I think we are. We're now trapped in this dimension. I mean, that's fine as long as Simmer and Grill and the rest are safe. We'll never know for sure, but we've got to assume that they are. You've got to stay positive. Yeah, you guys give life another go. You might like it more this time. And here we are, just pootling about in this dimension of ours, where there is nothing and no one except us. No weapons. Perhaps no respies. Just us. Let's see. 61 deaths. Yeah, looks like we've still got things. Yeah, we can still equip things. That's interesting. Oh, there's someone. Hello. Maybe there's more. Okay. That's not a great scene, all told. Ah, there's the son of the president then. Being taught this is how you execute large numbers of people. You're a bundle of love and kindness. So is the Supreme President acting this way out of grief for his lost wife? Yeah, I can put back on my movement speed to get through this a bit quicker. That's cool. Guy in a mask. Simmer and Grill. Doing a bit of cooking. And then the soul batteries. Yes, you see, did not construct them. All the nations without underground shelters invaded this facility. And then everyone immediately went to war with one another, because of course they did. Very well. What have we here? So we only need 0.5% of putrid souls to render Earth uninhabitable. That's what led to the Ark project and the Stargate. So nearly everyone was going to be left behind. But then there was a delay. Who's this handsome fellow? Yeah, sounds like a book for me. So, chatting with Simmer about necromancy and whatnot. So we zombified ourselves to help try and save the world. Now, what's occurring here? That sounds very much like Simmer, yeah. Trying to wake us up. And maybe she's going to succeed? We're in space. What the hell are you on about, Simmer? No, Grill's at it too. It's Rob. Good endings only. Wonderful. So Professor Shroom learned about where we were. And then they made the cosmic bubble tea again. Rob beamed us to safety. So Professor Shroom was the real hero. And he's living on in Tiny Shroom, perhaps. Now we're heading to the colony world, are we? So we're not using the Stargate, we're just travelling in a space train of some sort. So Earth has been blown up. Okay. But we're all here. So that's fine. And away we go. I think we will have to start a restaurant, now that I'm a qualified chef. Yeah, another obesity pandemic. Sounds wonderful. And yeah, why does Grill suddenly like the name Dungeon Munches? Hooray! Also Big Vine was there, and Lick Spittle. And it's rewarding us with an end of game song. Love it when games do this. Yeah, what were any of us supposed to learn from that? Come on now. Very well. There's much else to learn about. Yeah, there is. Putrid's gone. Got our chef back. Yeah, lying on the sofa and watching TV sounds like a plan. Oh, wait. What did we forget? Oh, yeah, we need food. It's all the rage. And yeah, what better way to celebrate the end of the game than a feast that no one can eat. Clifford! Clifford can eat things. And Big Vine, maybe. Oh, and Lickspittle lost the election. That's what you get for tracing. Even Nickel and Rob can eat. That's a whole bunch of people. Yeah, large gatherings are the worst. Oh. Sweet. Anything more? We got a little poster there. Is that the end of everything? Got a little portal. We got an exit. So yeah, we're pretty much at the end, I feel. Let's see what this poster says, if anything. Might just be a nice picture. Yep, it's just the picture again. All in all, I've enjoyed Dungeon Munchies a lot. I was thinking, how the heck did this get like 97% positive on Steam? Because if there was ever a game that needed a sideways thumb, this was it. It's like, the balance is all over the place, the pacing is all over the place. It doesn't even remember the bloody options when you reload the game. But yeah, the story's cool. The fights are generally cool once you figure out what the heck's going on with them. So I can see why it got thumbs up. And I would give it one too. Here's my stats. So it's taken 12 hours, including going back for recipes and whatnot. 3,000 damage output, so 3 million damage, I guess. Max DPS was 1800. Damage taken was a lot, and 61 deaths. And then we've got the reset boss fight machine. No, we'll cancel that. And that will, in fact, be that. So thank you very much for watching, friends. Clifford and Big Vine and the rest are going to enjoy a delicious meal. And I will see you next week with something else entirely. Until then, thank you again for watching.